All right. Good morning, afternoon, good evening, everyone, wherever you are based in the world. It's Ivan Delgado, your market insights commentator at Global Prime Forex. Today, I have the absolute pleasure to sit down and chat with Manoj Patel. Manoj is a trader based in India and a client at Global Prime. Am I correct? You're based in India, Manoj?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Manoj
So
Patel.
he's based in India, client of Global Prime, and I must say that his reputation really precedes him as far as his demo competition results go. They've been so good that I couldn't really wait to find out more about his style of trading, and you probably are also waiting for him to really deliver some good bombs of knowledge. So before I let Manoj take the floor and introduce properly himself, let me just give you real briefly a little bit of a background as to why this interview came about. At Global Prime, as you know, we've been organizing demo competitions, also live competitions at the moment for a number of months. And Manoj, without a doubt, has been one of our superstars in the demo competition and the winner of the August one that was just celebrated and finalized about 10, 11 days ago. And I have to say that the results that he managed to achieve were absolutely outstanding. You can see right here, let me highlight. So this is the leaderboard as per August, and Manoj came on top with 744%, 744.38% profits, okay, in terms of percentage from the initial account, which was, as I said, outstanding. Incredible numbers, and obviously that was on demo, not on live account, but we are looking forward to see definitely Manoj transitioning from demo into live account. Now, what's interesting is that Manoj has been not only delivering great results in this demo account from August competition, but he's also been doing really great in the previous one in July, if I'm not mistaken. So definitely something going on here that we would like to know more about. So Manoj, welcome to the interview. The floor is yours, and just give us a little bit of a background about who you are, where you're based, and your what's your story in financial markets.
Yeah. Thank you, Ivan. It's pleasure to be here. My name is Manoj Patel, and I have started learning Forex since 2013, means first login in Forex Factory. So I was looking for different strategies, different indicators, which can suit to my nature. And then I found that trading made simple in Forex Factory, which can be a good system. But whenever I see everybody who is trading that system effectively, they are saying that they can make this result because of price action only. So I have started go deeping in searching price action, and then I found Second Skies in 2016. By that time, I have learned so many things by back testing different charts, and also that indicator, TDI indicator. But I found that price action can be really a game changer. So I opted for that course in Second Skies, and it's very good learning opportunity there. I learned a lot from there, and after 3 years, I can say that I am profitable trader, and I am on the way to become a consistent profitable trader. Because if I see my past result, I can see that I have consecutive 3 months profitable. But my target is to have around 7 to 9 months as a consecutive profitable months. So yeah.
Fantastic, great. Now, do you mind sharing your screen with us? All right, I can see your MT4 now with the price chart of the gold in the hourly chart. Now, before we dive straight into the charts, I want to ask you a few more questions so that the viewers can really understand a little bit better about yourself. And also, I'm quite curious about how did you find about Global Prime? What do you think makes Global Prime such a good broker and a broker of choice, in your opinion?
Actually, I was searching for live. I am searching for my broker when I think that I can go live now. So I have found that Global Prime is very good. I have shown all the reviews on net, and I found it's very nice. And whenever I have any query, I ask to their customer support, and they are very, very, very good and very fast and very effective. And I got very good answer, very satisfying answer from that. And one thing I really like about Global Prime is they have close window at the day end, so I can put my order without any fear that uh, that uh, that spread widening cannot hit my SL. So that's very nice thing about Global Prime that I like the most.
Thank you. Thank you so much for these kind words towards Global Prime. Now, let's get straight into the nitty and gritty. And do you mind walking us through the trades that made you the most percentage as part of the August competition? Because I'm starting to be a bit suspicious that these trades with such high percentage is probably because you had some amazing runners, probably in gold or in euro, or in some of the assets that really went for some monster movements. So do you mind sharing with the audience some of the trades that made you the most profits?
Yeah, I have traded mostly gold and silver during that competition in month of August, and you can see my trades here. The first winner that I have bought at here, the once price has broken this consolidation, I expect that it will go in a trending market, and gold is very good in a uptrend. So I was looking to buy there. Once at this pullback with the at close as possible, I bought here and targeted this price. So it's mostly 2 to 3 hour, and my stop loss is here. Then then once I see that price is the swing high here in this area, all swings I very close to each other, means trend is changing. So I was looking for counter trend setup. So once price has make this pullback and made this high, could not break this high, so I was looking for selling, and I sold it here, and it has been very good winner, and I targeted this area, this support.
Fantastic. Let me just stop you right there for a second before you keep moving forward with your chart. What led you to enter the trades? I understand the impulsive versus the corrective price patterns, but what was your trigger? What led you to believe that the market was ready to take off? Are you looking to enter on a break of descending or ascending trend line in lower time frames? What is the final trigger for you?
No, I just identify which type of market is this, whether it is in impulsive move or it is in corrective move. So market can go in any two phase, corrective or impulsive. So once I saw this structure has been broken, then I am looking for, I expect that market can go longer from here. So I was just looking for pullback when market is trending, and pullback should be weaker than impulsive move. So if we see this impulsive move is very strong compared to this pullback. So and 20 EMA is my entry point. So I can try to enter at as close as 20 EMA, because there is basic nature of market is that mean reversion is likely. So whenever market is trending, I look for those areas.
So are you going to stick with a 1 hour time frame, or do you have a tendency to go into lower time frames to try to fine tune the best possible entry point?
No, I stick to the 1 hour time frame, but whenever I plan my trade, I go from weekly to 1 hour, weekly, daily, 4 hour, then 1 hour. So my trade should be in line with all other time frames.
Okay, so you are for the most part not going to be your trade's not going to be in contradiction to those higher time frames?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Now, the trade that you took from the top, it looks like that was opposite to this logic because it was a counter trend. Do you have a tendency to risk less in these counter trends, or are you actually looking to be, applying a steady risk percentage?
No, I was applying, I am applying same risk per trade on each trade because I have so many confluencing factors that market is slowing down. And if we see from weekly or monthly chart, it is so much extended from 20 EMA. So this one is in my favor. So after looking at this, I was looking for anti-trade there, counter trend trade.
Okay. Great stuff. Now, what kind of percentage were you risking in every single trade?
Yeah, yes, this is demo account.
Yes.
I was risking more than 20%, but so I have only 5 trades to play my age, but I don't recommend such risk in live account. I only recommend to take not more than 1% risk.
Correct. One of my recommendations is that whenever people go through demo accounts, they have to treat this demo account as if it was a simulation of what they're gonna be, how they're gonna behave, how they're gonna be acting in a real live account. And I can't really emphasize that enough, because that's going to promote best practices in trading habits, and not to be in the wrong mindset once you make the transition, and not to be buying into an illusion, because 20%, let's face it, is obviously unacceptable in a live account.
Yeah.
Now, are you looking to make a transition from demo to live account competitions in the foreseeable future?
Yeah, absolutely. I will take part in next live account.
Yeah, we're gonna kick things off in a couple of months' time. In the latest demo competition, we've had almost 200 registrants, which is really spectacular, and almost a 100% increase from the previous demo competition. The live competition, obviously not as many people, but getting there. Now, if I understand correctly, you're only going to be available to be trading the markets part-time because you are a full-time pharmacist, correct?
Yeah, absolutely right.
So what are the times that you usually are able to monitor the markets? Is it Asian session, European?
Actually, I am free most of the time in London session, and I trade most of my trades from mobile only, because I plan my trade one day before at the bedtime. I just go through different I trade only one symbol. So whichever symbol I trade, I just go through different time frame on that symbol, and I plan my trade. Means if price will do so and so, then I will do so, or if price will do so, then I will do so. So if then scenario, I go through all the if then scenario, and then when in next day, I execute that trade accordingly.
Now, there are some views out there, and I have to say personally that I would probably be on that camp, that I believe trading on a mobile phone alone would not be able to take you very long in the foreseeable future, because in my personal opinion, the technology that is available by you having exposure through different monitors, or at least one single monitor, is not the same that just by accessing your mobile phone alone. Now, however, your approach is such that you're only going to be monitoring one single market. That obviously puts a lot of attention into one single point of focus. Do you see yourself going profitable and maintaining that profitability and still working off your phone, or are you looking to make a transition into a proper setup?
Yeah, no, I'm going forward for mobile trading only, because as I'm doing trading part time, because I don't get to sit in front of monitor every time. So I have to adjust myself for that.
Okay. Now, if you had to go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, otherwise, monitor trading would be better option.
Yeah, but obviously there are time constraints, and you have to find a way to adapt to the current conditions that you have being a full-time pharmacist. So I find that to be a pretty smart way to go about things as you keep growing as a trader, for sure. Now, if you had to define yourself as a trader, would you do you think it would come under the category of swing trader, intraday swing trader, perhaps? How would you define yourself?
Yeah. Intraday swing trader.
Okay. Now, would you say that Chris Capri at Second Skies has been 100% instrumental to your success, or is there anyone else out there that has also been, a positive influence for you?
Yeah, I can say Chris Capri is 80%, and 20% I can give credit to the book, The Art and Science of Technical Analysis by Adam.
Okay, that's great. Now, are there any other trades that stand out from August competition that you'd like us to walk through other than gold?
Yeah, this trade, I have risked most of the amount here. Just once this structure is broken, this corrective structure on H1. So I got short here on silver also after this move.
So this is gold, right? Yes.
Yeah, this is gold, and I just silver. As you can
So
see,
are you showing us now that these are the results of your demo competition, correct? The one at the bottom, okay? So I can see an amount of 16,000 in profit and another amount of 21,000 in profit. Can you walk us through this too?
Yeah, once this structure is broken on silver, this one, almost same as in gold. So and this move is very strong. So I wanted to enter that in smaller time frame. So I entered here, and I added another position on pullback of here, and I put stop loss here and close it here because it's now very extended from EMA.
So what led to the first entry? Just a momentum-led trade? There was no pullback whatsoever?
Yeah, just a momentum trade, yeah.
Okay. So when I ask you about your definition as a trader, you said that for the most part, you are an intraday swing trader. To me, that doesn't resemble a swing trading, but rather a momentum trading. Would you be at times incorporating as part of your plan, not just swing trading positions, but also momentum trading positions? Or was this a one-off?
Yeah, whenever I see price action is doing this kind of move, then I can enter I can do momentum trading. But most of the part, 80% are from swing trading. Like I would love to trade this pullback, this type of pullbacks in market.
Now, I understand that whenever we have a pullback in the market, it would be, let's just say, easier to identify the placement of your stop in a momentum type trading like the one that you are showing us right now, the first trade that went down, FEDA. Where would you put your stop?
Yeah, I just put my stop here above this one.
So above the previous swing high?
Above this swing high, yeah.
Okay.
Based on this structure.
Yeah. And whenever you enter the second position, which looks more to me like swing trading, where would you place your stop? Also above that swing high?
Yeah, after this, first I have put it here, and after that, once price moved in favor, then I moved the stop loss to break even.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, break even of first trade.
Now, what comes to mind right now is if you had to think about the adjustments, the calibrations in your trading plan from demo to live competition, what would you like to see changing other than the percentage risk from 20% to perhaps 1 or 2%? Are there any other adjustments that you're looking to make as part of this transition into live competition?
Yeah, when I took part in this demo competition, I was just looking for learning that I wanted to stick to the good setups only, so that whenever I risk more, I have to take good setups only. So I have learned a lot from there, and I found myself that I should not, from July competition, I found myself that I should not take more trades when market is in a corrective move, because I tend to lose lot there, and most of the profit is given back to market in those conditions. So I avoided those those phase of market, and it has improved my live trading as well.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic.
So now in live trading, I am only taking risk of 1% since beginning, since
Mm-hmm.
when I have started trading, and now I'm sticking to good setups only, more with trend. And whenever I have more confluencing factor for counter trend move, then only I can take those trades. And I try to avoid those in a corrective move. And in corrective move, if I wanted to trade, then I found the imbalance area of buyers and sellers, and I can find setups there only. So that is are in my favor
Great.
after 100 trades.
Now, what are your favorite markets to trade?
Yeah, I am currently trading only Euro USD in my live account.
Now, is Euro USD going to be the only sole focus of you because it's the only one that shows the right conditions and therefore the one that you select to be stalking for trades? For example, let's just say that now the gold and silver come out of their range or consolidation phase. Would you be stalking also trades in these markets?
No, for live account, as I cannot focus on different symbols because
Okay.
of my part-time, as I am taking trading as part-time.
Mm-hmm.
But as we can see, because I choose time frame, whenever I see that market is in corrective phase longer than 2 weeks, then I tend to change the symbol. And I mostly avoid trading in those phases. As we can see in weekly chart of this, it is in trending move.
Mm-hmm.
So currently I am looking for taking trades on H1 time frame on Euro USD. If I talk about yesterday trade on 4 hour chart, market was in channel. Can extend it here. And from H1, I have to trade here this pullback
Mm-hmm.
after this false break of channel
Mm-hmm.
and exited here. So it's around 4 hours.
Okay, and the question that really still I haven't been able to clarify to the extent that I like and for the viewers to really benefit, as part of that impulsive move from the bottom and then having that pullback, what is going to be the final trigger that tells you, hey, I am ready to commit some capital into this pullback? Is it going to be on the fourth, fifth, sixth candle as part of that pullback? What's going to be that trigger that tells you, I'm in?
Trigger would be this based on the structure of this corrective move.
Mm-hmm.
So from here, if we see this one, this corrective move,
Mm-hmm.
price is making base here. So I try to get as close as possible, but most of my trade are, and it is very close to EMA. So this 20 EMA and structure of this pullback, weaker better for with trend trade. So I look in micro detail of this type of structures, this pullback structure, corrective move after such an impulsive move. And I plan trade any of, I can enter here also base of here better, look trade location. If not getting those location, then I can get here. But my stop loss would be below this structure and below 20 mm on most of the part.
Okay, and are you looking for a specific risk reward, or are you going to let the market run until the move exhausts?
No,
How are you going to
yeah,
approach it?
my trades are mostly from 2 to 3 hour risk reward, and I plan I choose target price based on structure. From in this trade, I was looking to target here,
Mm-hmm.
but once market is moving so fast here, so I wanted to uh, get back those profit, so that I closed my trade here. And if market has given weaker pullback like this one and 20 EMA is catching, then I am ready to take another buy trade here. But as we can see, it has impulsively sold here.
Mm-hmm.
So not part of my trading plan.
Okay. What's going to lead you, what's going to result for you to move your stop to break even? Are you waiting for a one-to-one risk reward?
No, once this structure is broken, like if
Mm-hmm.
I have entered here and once this swing high is broken, close above this swing high, I move my stop loss to break even.
Okay. So you're going to be looking for protection of your capital fairly, or as soon as you see a break of structure occurring, yes?
Yeah, absolutely.
To the upside in this case. Great. Now, could you walk us a little bit? Let's just shift gears and move for very brief period of time away from the charts. I want to ask you, what's your daily routine like from the moment that you wake up in the morning through the times of your full-time job, and then also how do you incorporate that as part of your trading, in this case, as part of your daily routines? If you just can walk us in a nutshell through how you spend your days, that'll be great.
I got up at 7 o'clock, and then I got ready for my business, pharmacy business.
Mm-hmm.
And before that, for trading point of view, I do yoga, which helped me to focus my mind on these setups. So it helps a lot while doing yoga or meditation. And as I said, at the bedtime, the preparation at the bedtime is very important for my trading. If I miss that, then I am not well prepared for next day. So this is very important part of my daily routine for trading. At the bedtime, I prepare my trades, if and then scenario based on the structure. Otherwise, I most of the part I am at my pharmacy, and at 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. I took break, and I am at home, and at that time it's almost London session, so I can see market on my monitor at that time, and most of the moves happen at that time also. But in US session, I cannot see it at monitor, so I have to take advantage of mobile at that time.
Yeah. So as part of your meditation, are you practicing what Chris Capri promotes as the practice of shamatha?
I don't remember the name of it,
Mm-hmm.
but slow inhalation of slow inhalation and focus on that inhalation
Yes.
is part of that meditation. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I also noticed that the power of meditation, it's something that cannot be sufficiently overstated. It really acts as a vehicle to rewire our brains for anything you can think of: success, build emotional, not intelligent, but emotional IQ, and any other element that is related to good attributes when it comes to trading. Peacefulness of mind, calmness. You can actually improve your recognition skills in terms of patterns, which is something that you obviously are going to be paying a lot of attention, retention of memory, and so forth. So I'm really glad when people mention that they're going to do meditation through their days, because I believe that happens to be an underappreciated or underrated, practice that not many do on a day-to-day basis. Now, I see an indicator at the bottom of your screen. What is that?
Yeah, it's a TDI indicator, Traders Dynamics Index. It's a modified indicator of RSI. Because when I have started learning forex, it's a part of trading made simple method, and most of my trading decisions are based on price action only. I just look for it for momentum only, short-term momentum only, based
Okay.
on the angle of this TDI.
Okay. So it makes it as part of your trading arsenal.
Yeah. But I don't use more than 1% of it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's there, and I feel comfortable with it, so I kept it there.
Okay. Now, if you had to look back in time and you had to share to your, to someone who is getting started and getting their feet wet in trading the markets, what would be the best recommendations that you have for those that want to improve in their trading as part of your journey, what you've learned, the lessons?
Yeah, I would suggest price action should be part of any trading plan. Price action is must. If you can use any indicator with it, and you can convert those system into profitable system. So I would recommend price action should be part of any trading system. And mindset wise, I would, as I have learned from Mr. Ghost Rider from our Discord channel in July competition, that whenever you took close loss, means your trade hit stop loss, you should not take it personally, mindset wise. So, and wait for next bus.
He likes to call it next. Wait for the next bus. Correct.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Which is a great analogy if you think about it. Go on. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Great. So now we've properly understood that you require market conditions to be trending with impulsive versus corrective movements to be at the epicenter of the dynamics of a market that you would be, putting your attention to. How can you tell when a market is ranging? Let's see if people can gain some further insights as part of your technical analysis. What tells you that a market is ranging?
Yeah, whenever market is in strong trend and it's very much extended from weekly or monthly EMA, then I expect market to be in corrective move. So for that, if market could not make higher high and higher low, then I expect that corrective move is likely. So from there now, I just sit back and see how market is making structure of that corrective move.
Mm-hmm.
And then after some time, if price action makes me, if that structure makes some sense, then only I can plan my trade from that structure.
Great stuff. Now, how has your trading process evolved over the years? And if you could just share with all of us, is there anything new that you may have incorporated as part of your trading arsenal, let's just say this year as opposed to last year, something else that may have helped you to, improve your results, for example? Or is this a very consistent methodology that you've been using without much modification in the approach?
No, after reading the book, the playbook, I have just started to journalizing my trade, base trades. So I wanted to go through it. If you see, I put my all trades in this playbook, and this has improved my trading result a lot. So it has helped me to remember those structures.
Mm-hmm.
And
So are
has
you talking
improved
about
our,
a trading journal?
yeah, trading journal, or I'm just putting my base setups there. So
Mm-hmm.
it is playbook trade only. So our mind can be focused on that only.
Okay.
It
So
can be
how?
a trading journal also. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it's helping you with the focus and just paying
Yeah.
attention to what really matters for that day.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how do you manage to identify what previous mistakes you've made, and how do you take stock of it just for those mistakes not to be repeated in the future? Are these aspects also part of your trading journal, something that you want to make sure that you're not going to do again? Because let me say before you intervene that trading mistakes is one of the most damaging things that can happen for a trader, because if you were just simply to eliminate recurring mistakes that one keeps making over and over, your trading P&L alone would be making a major would be looking much more different. So take the floor.
Yeah, absolutely. Whenever I review my trades after 1 month,
Mm-hmm.
and I go through all the actual trades, and I tend to do lots of mistakes from price action point of view. Means I was just avoiding basics of price action, like I was buying into the resistance, selling into the support.
Mm-hmm.
This should be avoided without having any pre-breakout structures. So like if in such structures I was used to, if price is making such structure, I was used to trade on sell side as a breakout, but as it's against the overall major trend, I should avoid this type of trades. So based on that review, I learned a lot, and I keep learning from those my mistakes. Like from this breakout trade also, if I was 1 year ago, I was seeing this structure, I have taken this breakout trade on the downside. But as market is in overall uptrend, and this move is not that much convincing as a breakout or actual breakout, so I waited for it to be as a false back, or I wanted a impulsive move out of it. Wanted it to be impulsive move out of it. So based on that review, I learned a lot, and I looking forward to share that in Discord channel as well.
Is there anything in particular that was for you personally the hardest to get rid of and to unlearn or to overcome in your trading?
Yeah, I was taking losses very personally, and once once trade hits that SL, then I tend to do a lots of mistake after that trade, and Ghost Rider has correct that mistake very nicely into me, and it has improved a lot. This is the biggest mistake I was doing.
Yeah, perfect. Now, for those that don't know about Ghost Rider is also running one of the mentor rooms at Global Prime. At the moment, we have 3 people that run these mentor rooms: Manoj himself, Ghost Rider, and Greg, which happens to be also an employee from Global Prime. Now, Manoj, is there any other trade as of late that would stand out that you would like to highlight for us? Any trade that you've taken in September?
That the trades. One trade I have. I can share it here. As this structure was not as a channel, I was looking it from here to here. I was looking it as a horizontal one. So once price is above this structure, I bought it here as a breakout trade because price is making higher high and it is stalling at near resistance. So I took this trade and went for TP of high of this structure. And once price has come back here, I sold it here as a false break trade in my live account.
Are you still running a demo account as well? Are you simultaneously taking trades on live and demo for the month of September?
No, I'm just focusing on live account only right now.
Great. Okay. Now, let me just ask you a personal question here. If you had to pick a profession other than trading or being a pharmacist, is there something else that you could think of?
Sorry?
If you had to pick a profession other than being a pharmacist or trading the markets, is there anything else that you can think of?
No, I love what I am doing right now, trading and pharmacy.
Yeah, and having a passion for what you do it's certainly going to take you a long way in potentially achieving your results, because the dedication is going to be there. Your grit is there too. So hopefully many people are reminded that having a desire to engage in an activity full throttle is going to take you a long way. So Manoj, is there anything else that you like to share with the audience, the viewers, before we wrap things up in terms of your trading? Anything that you feel we haven't touched on?
No, I think most of the part is covered.
Fantastic. Great. So we've gone for about 40 minutes. I think that that's long enough. It doesn't have to be 1 hour every single time that I go through an interview. It's been an absolute pleasure. I'm very humbled to take you on board and for you to really share your experience with Global Prime, with the demo competition. I'm so glad to see that now you're making a transition into a live account as well. And this is going to be a series of interviews as part of those that are, standing out and are becoming more and more proficient at Global Prime. At the end of the day, at Global Prime, what we aim for is turning, like in terms of percentages, having the largest share of profitable traders in our brokerage firm. That would be really a great statement of intent, other than our customer service, our spreads, our liquidity, you name it. We really want to be a powerhouse when it comes to accommodating traders and make them turn the corner if possible. Manoj, any finishing words you have?
Thank you very much, Ivan, for giving me such a great opportunity. Thanks, and thanks Global Prime for giving me such an opportunity. As Jamuk has given me mentor room, and it is very good learning opportunity for me and all the members there. Thank you.
Exactly. And just to remind those that might not be yet aware of, Manoj is running his own mentorship room as part of Global Prime Discord application. If you happen to be interested about his teachings, you can always request access, and you can take it from there by having a conversation with Manoj and getting to learn, having a deeper dive into his style of trading. Today has been an attempt for you to start to dissect and break down a little bit further how he trades the markets. It's been an absolute pleasure, Manoj. And until the next interview, is bye from me and is bye from Manoj. Cheers.
Yeah, bye. Thank you.
All right. I just stopped the recording. That went very well, yeah?
Yeah.
Let me just...
How is it?
I'm going to stop
Do you like it?
Say again?
Do you like it?
Yes, I think it went very smooth. We've been touching in a lot of different departments. I now have a better grasp on how you're going to be reading the markets impulsively and correctively. I've been trying to kind of like pull from you and really pinpoint how you're going to be entering the markets, like what's that specific candle as part of that corrective movement that is going to tell you, hey, I'm in. And I've also managed to understand how that approach towards the 20 EMA is going to be helping you, how you're actually going to be working out your stops, you're taking profits. And I really like the fact that you are just concentrating in a few markets. You don't really have to be, covering all the ground that at times many traders want to, it's just, and you emphasize also focus. And I think that being a full-time pharmacist in your case is a blessing in disguise, because you do something that you absolutely love, while at the same time you still can find a little bit of a window of time to take a few trades without and making sure that you're not going to be like over trading, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I found it fascinating, and I think that this is going to definitely fire up Gem for more interviews to come. I think that is very valuable. And now we kind of like go full circle, because it's not just about the Discord, it's not about the community building, not about the results that you are getting with others as well, but it's like kind of like also getting you on board as part of an interview. It's like, hey, this is as transparent as it gets, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
I loved it. I think that this is going to set precedent for many more to come. And I also enjoyed it a lot, because I personally never want to stop learning, and I can always pull, new insights from people like yourself and others that are going to be coming in the incoming weeks for sure. I got Ghost Rider in the line. Hopefully his health is going to start improving. And by Monday or Tuesday, hopefully he can confirm a date for me, because he's going to be next on the interview list.
Okay.
All right, so Manoj, thank you so much. I appreciate your time, and it's been really a real fun having you as part of this interview. And I'm gonna end the meeting, and I'm going to now start editing the video, and I think in 24 hours we'll have it ready, and it'll be uploaded on YouTube.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Manoj. Cheers. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.